This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxSpeedTV.
We unload the trucks here tonight for the Northern Capital Truck Series here at Richmond for Extreme Motorsports and 99.com. Round number 9 here tonight, presented by MaxSpeedTV. Yes, back at Richmond Raceway here this evening. And yet again, a pretty good turnout here on the track here this evening. Currently, we're sitting at about 38 drivers out here. And I think it is going to be another handful night here from these drivers. Let's hope that it is a little, I wouldn't say a little more tight. Hopefully it's not as slick out there at Richmond, and hopefully it's not loose for these drivers. Of course, we'll try to see if we can get an interview in here or two during the drivers' meeting. But as always, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back again to MaxSpeedTV. Myself, Joshua Medlock. Now, Stephen Dean will be joining us here tonight, so we'll have to hang on and just wait for him to get in here. But Stephen Dean will be joining us here, so we're going to go ahead and jump right into it here this evening, folks. Starting with that pre-race analytics here 72-degree air temp, a track temp of 76, 160 laps here tonight instead of 150. 120 miles here this evening, tires at about 30 to 40. A fuel window somewhere between 70 and 80 laps, just a big old huge guesstimate here. Going from back to basically season 13 and 14, or season 13 when we raced here at Richmond, just kind of going off of those stats. I believe that is where we're going to set it at right here tonight, 70 to 80 laps on fuel. Pit road, though, 40 miles per hour, pace speed 50, same as it was last night in the Doug Design Orca Series. A rough night for the drivers last night. Let's hope everybody out here tonight can keep it straight, keep it on the track. I'm sure we will have some incidents, folks, but let's hope it's not, a handful. Let's hope we see 5 or 6. That's about that's about what I would say and estimate maybe what we're going to see. But then again, it could be 10 or 12. Let's hope not. But it is short track racing as well. One of the fastest short tracks. It races like 1.5 miles and not a short track. So one of the fastest short tracks here on iRacing and in real life. Well, we're going to go ahead and jump right into the point standings here. Bryce Sidisak, Nicholas Vroom Vroom Vroman, and Brad Slaughter Jr. are going to stay right where they're at, 1, 2, 3 respectively. Sidisak, 315, Vroom Vroom there with 293, and Slaughter Jr. with 260. 22 points separate second from first, and Brad Slaughter 33 points behind Vroom Vroom Vroman there in second. Jeremy Clifton is going to be one of the biggest movers here, coming up into fourth, up 8 spots, 234 points, 26 back. We got a tie for that 5th spot. Cody McFadden, one of the biggest movers as well, up 9 spots from last week, 225 points, tied with Curtis Vollmer there, who is down a spot. Both of these gentlemen 9 points behind Jeremy. Rick Christensen up 5 spots into 7th, 224 points, 1 back. Brad Wetzel-Pretzel in 8th, 222 points, 2 back, down a spot. Austin Hill is back at it again here tonight after missing last week. He is down 4 spots, however, in 9th, 218 points, 4 back. Jarrett Litster in 10th, going to round out that top 10. Up a spot, 217 points, 1 back. Brian Wasserman down 3 spots, still in the top 12, 215 points, 2 back. Zach Ogburn right there at the cutoff in that 12th position, 212 points, 3 back, trying to hang on. Now, for 13th, 14th, and 15th here, trying to dive up into that top 12, coming after, hopefully after tonight and going into round 10 of next week and have a solid finish. Kyle Knapp Sr. up 2 spots in 13th, 201, actually tied there with Scott McClendon, down 4 spots into 14th, 201. And Scott Ramler is going to round out the top 15 in the point standings, down 9 spots from last week at 200 even here with only 1 point behind Scott and Kyle Knapp and 11 behind, or 12 behind Zach Ogburn there in 12th. So really, really still close back here in, really, I would say 6th, 5th, all the way back through 15th here. It's still anybody's race to get into that top 12 in the point standings. All right, just seeing chat here. Glad to see everybody already out there tuning in here tonight. It looks like right now, as we wind down here and get ready to play the national anthem, it looks like Elvis Rankin is going to be up in the top spot currently, knocking Vroom Vroom back to second. Scott Rambler is going to round out the top 3 here in practice. Austin Hill 4th, Michael Atkins Jr. in 5th. course, my pick. I'll go ahead and throw my pick out there for everybody wanting to know already. My pick tonight is going to be the number 57 of Scott Rambler here this evening. Going to go with Scott here tonight. So we'll see what happens currently running in third. Well, we don't know. We've still got a ways to go here as we, of course, edge ever so closer here to the end of a practice. We're going to make our way down into qualifying. We'll get to chat here after the national anthem. Of course, we've got truck points to go down as well, and we'll get Steven's pick as well once he comes back. So stay tuned, folks. We'll be right back.
Spend
Alrighty, folks, back live here on MaxSpeedTV with the Extreme Motorsports and 99.com Northern Capital Truck Series. Round number 9 here at Richmond. Stephen Dean joining us here again tonight. Stephen, glad to have you out here, buddy. I know you're just now trying to get everything set up, Windows Update, technology. Don't we just love that?
Yeah, it seems to never get a break, man. If it's not one thing, it's something else, and when it rains, it pours. So you know how that goes.
Oh, yeah, trust me. I know exactly how that goes here. But Richmond, though, but, just trying to, while they're in practice or in qualifying here, trying to, clear, fill some airway here. What do you think about Richmond here? Round 9, the second to the final race of the regular season before we get into the chase. Short track, races like a mile and a half, though. Kind of races like Charlotte in a way, except the corners. You're definitely on the brakes. So what do you think about them throwing in another Richmond here after, of course, last season they didn't have Richmond on the schedule?
Man, it's always fun to see these new tracks come and go. I watched the race last night, man, and it was a tough one to watch. Everyone has different lines. Everyone has different braking points going into those corners. So guys are definitely going to have to watch out in front and behind them. It's going to be tough tonight. They're going to have to watch out the windshield and watch that rear view mirror at the same time. Make sure they're not getting run over and make sure they're not running anybody over. Take care of that right front. Richmond's tough, man. It's like you said, on the brakes in the corner, and it just depends on what everybody else does. Your night can end quick.
Well, yeah, and we talked about the fuel laps, or I did earlier, 70, 80 laps roughly on fuel. I don't think tires can hold up that long. That's going to be another big kicker here is, how much of the tires do you save to hopefully get that long fuel run, where you're not losing so much time on pit road and going a lap down or 2 or 3 and, just waiting and banking on a caution.
Yeah, absolutely, man. You got to take care of that. It's going to be the right front. Right front's going to wear out here. You don't want to scrub it too much. Not only are you wearing that tire out when you do that, but you're also wearing down you're wearing or scrubbing off speed. So you definitely want to take care of the tires here. I don't think the tires are going to make it, especially for these guys up front battling hard the whole race to try and keep their position and keep the lead and stuff. So I think it's going to be a fun one, man. It's a lot of fun to watch these short track races and see how everyone goes. But you definitely don't want to get caught going a lap down here on a green flag stop or a couple laps down. Everyone's going to have to pit. So if for some reason you go a lap down, I feel like you'll definitely make it up when the guys ahead of you pit and stuff. So hopefully we don't have any of those unfortunate cautions. Guys are on pit road or whatever, sometimes it messes up. My racing messes it up a little bit, but but other than that, man, I think it should be a good race here tonight.
Well, let's not have an Indianapolis pit road. That we don't want any of that. Now, of course, we can't see the pit road guys on pit road doing their thing, and of course, thank God nobody can get hurt here on iRacing. Well, you can get your pride hurt a little bit, but that's about it. You don't see any of the mishaps there on pit road. You don't want to spin it. You don't want to lock it down going down pit road. You want to get safely on and off of pit road as quickly as you possibly can. We're now into the drivers' meeting here, Steven, and I know you've got those team points here for the Northern Capital Truck Series, bud. I'm going to go ahead and let you run down through those while I bring up the penalty chart, bud.
All right, man. Had to turn down my racing a little bit. A little loud in my ear there. But let's see. Let me pull these points up here for you. So for the Truck Series points, we have Primetime Motorsports in first with 608. Virtual Racing Alliance in second with 458. East Coast Motorsports with 384. Samson Motorsports in fourth with 373. Kickin' Asphalt Racing in fifth with 332. Sixth is Evan Wells Racing with 322. Seventh is 4X Racing with 284. And rounding out your truck points in eighth is BDE Legacy Esports with 197.
All right, that is going to be the Truck Series team points here coming into round number 9 here tonight. Glad to see everybody out there tuning in here this evening. Looks like I'm having some problems over here with my other computer, but we'll get it figured out here.
Like I said, you gotta love it, right? Technology.
Oh yeah, gotta love technology for sure.
Well, anyway, hope everyone's doing well out there tonight, and hopefully we have a little bit of racing last night. I know it was a little bit caution filled last night, but
Yeah. Well,
hopefully the guys that are running here tonight that ran last night have a little more knowledge of the track and what's going to happen, and those new guys can kind of fall in place where they need to be, and we'll make this all happen.
Well, Steven, and we talk about it, come Monday to Tuesday. You usually watch the races on Monday nights. Not up here in the booth, but, you do watch them. And, we kind of talk about, especially if they're at the same track, these trucks, they drive totally differently than the ARCA car. The ARCA car is a beast. It's a monster right now. It is actually worse than the Cup car, and the Cup car is supposed to be your worst car. So that just goes to show you, the ARCA car is a monster. And of course, mostly everybody, at about 80% of them, I would say, or maybe a little bit more, they're new. They're new to Extreme. They're new to iRacing. They may not have had the I rating to get into, like, say, the Truck and Xfinity series, so they had to start in the ARCA series. Or maybe their team put them in the ARCA series just to get used to the way things are run over here. The ARCA series is the lowest tier series as of right now. Some things in the pipeline from what I'm hearing. I don't know all the full details, as if I did, I would probably blurt them. That's why Rick don't keep me in the loop when it comes to that stuff, because I'll just blow it out there. But there is some stuff in the pipeline, maybe to get another series going. We don't know. We'll have to wait and see what happens. But yeah, we do have a lot more newer drivers here, and that is raced here in Extreme of the Truck Series. They've got it, I think, a little bit figured out.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And I don't know if I'm putting out too much right now, but I know he was working on that super late series. I don't know. I think
I do remember that.
That was kind of public.
That was public.
They had that one little test season.
Yeah.
Not sure how that went. Seemed to go pretty well. I feel like everything here at Extreme goes well, man. It's just a very well run league, and it's fun for everybody. So hopefully that comes back to life and we can get another series. Maybe they fill that one up. Might have to go to mods. You just never know, man. Rick's always got something up his sleeve.
Oh, yes, he does. Yes, he does. Now, of course, qualifying is over. Drivers meeting is over already. And, well, Steven, Little King, Elvis Rankin, going to grab that pole up here tonight, buddy, at Richmond. I think he might have been doing some practicing.
Yeah, man. After that showing at Watkins Glen, man, it's I feel like he must have got a new rig or something. I don't know where he's getting this. He's just one talented driver, man, and it's awesome to see a road guy come over here and dominate the oval as well, and podium in the oval and stuff, grabbing poles. It's just awesome to see a guy who's multifaceted in the racing world. So we'll see what he can do with that pole spot tonight, and see if he can hang on.
Oh, yeah, for sure. We're going to run through chat here, see who we have in chat with us tonight. Brendan Kennedy, Brian Odell in chat here this evening. Got my brother out there, Jeremy Medlock out in chat. Glad to have you out there, bub. Let's see here. Little King Racing out there in chat. I don't know if that's Elvis out there, if that's his mom or dad. I don't know, but Little King out there in chat here this evening. We got some picks for Vroom Vroom Vroman as well. We got some picks for Luke's Brad Slaughter, some picks for Scott Rambler. So we got some picks all over the place here this evening. Dennis Hansman out there in chat. Stephen Dean, you're out there, buddy. Glad to have you out there in chat as always. And yeah, it's always tough losing a pet. I've been there, done that. It's rough. Grew up with pets all my life, and I've lost many of them. So, me and my brother talked about that earlier today. He lost his cat today, and man, it's rough. It really is. Glad to have everybody out there. Looks like Scott Hibbs joining us here. Just looked back over at chat, Steven. So I don't see Lil King here. I don't see him in TeamSpeak, did he leave or is he just hiding somewhere?
I don't know. He's in your chat in the broadcast though.
Well, Little King, hey, I need you in in TeamSpeak here, bud. We're gonna go ahead and get you up here for the interview, grabbing the poll here tonight. Now he could be hiding out. There he is. He's hiding out there. He's hiding in the Xfinity lobby there. I see him. Elvis Rankin, buddy, got a copy?
Of course I do.
Well, you're out there hanging out in that Xfinity lobby. I see how it is. Well, hey, man, grabbing the pole out here tonight, knocking off Nicholas Froman there, bud, man. How's Richmond? You know, how's your oval season going for you here, bud?
Oh, it's good. You know, finally getting a pole, that's great. You know, Atlanta was probably the best run of the season so far, which is surprising for some people because the win at Watkins Glen, but overall, I felt like we had good speed here. I feel really confident. Put in a little extra practice time. I've got a little secret line up my sleeve that hopefully is going to help a little bit with some tire wear and keep us out front.
Well, I think clean air tonight is definitely going to be key. Elvis, of course, taking care of the tires. You know, you've already mentioned that. Steven, you have anything for Little King right here? Elvis Rankin, man. We're going to be getting going here in about 7 minutes, buddy. So, Steven, go ahead, bud.
Man, I tell you what, Elvis, hell of a season so far, man. It's good to see you out here again grabbing that pole. First one of the season, I do believe.
Yes.
No, incorrect.
No.
I got one at Watkins Glen.
He got it at Watkins Glen,
That don't count. For all the haters out there, that one don't count. Go ahead, bud.
No, you're good.
Yeah, that's all them haters, man. We don't count Watkins Glen for you. We knew how that was going to go. No, man, it's good to see you out here again tonight. Hopefully that line works for you and you can save your stuff, and we'll be talking to you here at the end of the race.
That's the plan. Thanks, guys.
Elvis, another thing, bud, before you leave, thank you for autographing the hoodie here, man. Got your autograph, bud.
My pleasure.
Thanks to your mom and all of you for the 2 hoodies, bud. They look really, really good. Thank you.
Hey, hopefully you got to tell him he's got to send me one.
Get in contact with his mama.
We'll see.
All righty, bud. Elvis, we'll see you later, man.
Yep, see you guys.
Yep, good luck. All right, we're getting back down there to the Xfinity lobby here because that looks like where he's going to hang out here tonight. Let's kind of get back to the field here. I thought we weren't allowed to take bribes here at MaxSpeedTV.
Yeah,
I didn't take a bribe. I didn't pick Elvis. My pick tonight, Scott Rambler. You haven't made a pick because you're Stephen Dean. So you got to make a pick right now.
Let's see here. Who am I gonna go with tonight? I'm gonna do something crazy. I mean, I'm gonna do something real crazy and take my original pick, who will eventually get me a win one day this season. I'm going with that 87 Zach Ogburn, man. He's I talked to him a little bit earlier. He says he's feeling pretty good. So we'll see how he's feeling tonight, and yeah, we'll see.
Okay, well, you picked Zach, so we're not going to interview him. So how about we go ahead and we interview the guy right behind him? There's going to be starting in 15th, Randy Kruger.
Let's do it.
Let me find him. He is in here somewhere. Where? I don't know. Oh, there he is. I should know where he's at. He's down there in primetime. Randy Kruger, buddy, got a copy?
Hey, Josh, what's up, man?
Man, we're hanging out here. Going to call this race tonight. Looks like you're going to qualify 15th here this evening, bud. But how's Richmond? Is it loose? Is it tight? Is it comfortable? How's it for you here this evening?
Yeah, man, I'm surprised they got up that high. I think we had some guys spin out and get DQ'd there in qualifying, so they'll be coming from the back. But compared to last night, the trucks are definitely tighter. Getting in the throttle after the first 2 laps, you can get into it way sooner than we could in the ARCA cars. So feels pretty tight, but we'll still see some spins.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I'm loving the music going back there behind you there, Randy. I'm sitting here dancing. Sorry
for my kids' iPads.
That's all right. Love the music there. Yeah, definitely gonna have to play it safe still. 160 laps here tonight. That's, it may not seem like much here for Richmond, but man, this track is, it has its way of self-cleaning itself, basically.
Yeah, absolutely. And I wish I'd wear a heart rate monitor at this track, so because it's nonstop. You never get a break getting away from anybody, so it's just constant. So yeah, they feel like really long races.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Steven, anything for Randy Cruder here, bud?
No, man. Just watch that apron tonight, and good luck. Have a good race, man.
Yeah, thank you. Want to thank Northern Capital and Extreme Motorsports 99 and Prime Time and my teammates.
All righty, buddy. We'll let you go, man. Good luck.
10-4.
Uh-huh. All
Got
right.
3 minutes. I think you can get another one in real quick.
I think we can.
I got one for us.
Who you picking?
You'll just have to wait here just a second and see, I guess.
All right, go ahead.
Blair Patterson. Steven up in the booth. You got a copy, bud.
What's up, big dog?
Oh, had to bring the daddy up here a little bit and shoot the mess with him, you know. How you feeling about tonight?
Awesome. Super awesome. I qualified 19th, but I screwed up lap 1, and then I didn't like screwing up lap 1, so I screwed up lap 2 just because consistency is the mark of a champion.
Ain't that the truth, man? Yeah, so 19th, not too bad. Got a lot of quick guys there in the back behind you. Hopefully, you can stay up there and move up. Hopefully, and yeah, man. Any shout outs you want to give for this race here?
Yeah, man. I want to give a shout out to Northern Capital for putting this on. All the admins, all the other sponsors for ExtremeMotorsports99.com. Of course, MaxSpeedTV and South Point Hotel Casino, Little Bear Cookie Company. Norton Graphics, and Logan Keiss Esports. Is that enough? Did I get them all? Did I touch them all?
I think you did.
And the fans. I want to give a shout out to the fans. Everybody watching on YouTube. Make sure you like it.
Anything for him, Josh?
I know, Blair. Just good luck, man. And hey, fast to short track racing here tonight, buddy. Good luck.
Yeah. You guys still interview the top 3 at the end, right?
Yes.
Well, I'll be talking to you later.
All right, here we go. Good luck, Blair.
Later, boys.
Yep.
I know you got that second screen pulled up with I'm like,
yeah. Yeah, it's rough, Steven. It really is. You know, when you have 3 screens, it makes it a little bit easier, doing this. But hey, you kind of have to, kind of deal with what you got in, the way it is. But hey, 50 seconds left to go here. Waiting, we're still getting people in chat here. It looks like Kimberly Jacoby out there joining us, Joshua Gillian out there, Jacob Bell joining us, Jeremy Knapp out there as well. So we still got people filing in here into the race here tonight. Under 30 seconds, Steven. Really any last and final tips here for these drivers at Richmond? Because, we already seen what is capable or what could happen.
Stay away from the apron.
Stay away from the apron. Yeah, we've seen that a couple of times last night as well. That apron, if it catches that left front tire, it's going to shoot you around. Yeah, I mean, there is nothing you can do, but we're going to rack them up, stack them up here, and get down to that grid row here, and we're going to change it up here tonight. And Stephen Dane is going to run through the top 10 here for us, folks. Stephen, go ahead, bud.
Oh, boy, the honor of 1st through 10. Grabbing your pole here tonight, Elvis Rankin. Sitting outside pole will be Nicholas Vroman. 3rd, Brad Slaughter Jr. 4th, Scott Ramler. 5th, Todd Cray. M. Shane Lee 6th. Scott McClendon 7th. Rick Christensen 8th. Jarrett Lipstruer 9th. Nick Hunt 10th.
All right, congratulations to Elvis Rankin for grabbing the pole out here tonight. Jeff Glockner going to start in 11th. Casey Duncan in 12th. Conant Sr. 13th, Zach Ogburn 14th, Randy Cruder 15th, Matt Alverson 16th, Cody McFadden 17th, Chris Canfield 18th, Blair Daddy Patterson 19th, and Brad Wetzel Pretzel will be starting 20th. Steven, go ahead.
Scott Brooks 21st, Ron Schutte 22nd, Bryce Senesac 23rd. Ron Schutte, by the way, your last qualifier here tonight. Bryce Senesac 23rd, Jeremy Clifton 24th, Dwayne Dunn 25th, Alan Hilton 26th, Curtis Vollmer 27th, James Thorndike 28th, Orlando Rivera 29th, and Chris Scala 30th.
All righty, Michael Atkins Jr. 31st, Patrick D. 32nd, James Shane Wolf 33rd here, Joshua Gillian 34th, Austin Hill 35th, Nolan Neiman 36th, Donnie Lee 37th, Edwin Moore Sr. 38th, and that is going to round out the field here tonight. Donnie Lee is a standby here. Only 2 more races left, Steven, for standbys to get into the trucks and the Xfinity Series. Once the chase starts, that's it. No more standbys.
Yeah, man, give these guys a little seat time here, these standby drivers. It's kind of nice to get them in here, and, you know, they're always fun to talk to and stuff. Donnie Lee, definitely no new face here to Extreme, so see what he can do starting back here tonight.
All right, Elvis Rankin in the 54 onto the inside, Little King as we call him. So if I say Little King, that's who I'm talking about. It's Elvis Rankin here, folks. But coming out of turn number 2 here tonight, Steven, you don't say it usually. You allow me to do it? I'm going to go ahead and do it here tonight. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and pull those belts tight one more time, folks, as we make our way down into turn number 3 here tonight. That pace truck is going to go around one more time. Oh, I forgot I got 2 laps here. Wow, I'm getting ahead of myself, Steven. I'm excited.
Oh, boy, it's going to be a long night. Don't lose your voice tonight. You got 2 more this week. At least here in Extreme.
Yeah. I'm known for losing my voice.
I'm sure you got plenty more this week. You're a busy man.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, 6 days a week here. MaxSpeedTV. Okay, so we're going to try this one more time here. Coming out of turn number 2 here, Elvis is going to be on that inside line. Now, he does get lane choice, but he is going to choose that inside line here on the start of the race. So, now, pull those belts tight one more time, folks, as we make our way down into turn number 4. Pace truck is going to dive off. Elvis can go at any time he wants from now, and he is going to be on the loud pedal. Green flag is out. Boogity, 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 folks. We're racing again here at Richmond Raceway.
A lot of fun up front already, man. You got
a
lot of tight racing already, and it's good start, though. Clean start from everybody. No 3 wide there. So
no 3 wide before the exit of turn 2, and you can't change lanes before the start-finish line. But here comes old Brad Slaughter. Going to battle it there with a 57 of Scott Rambler. Dang near 3 wide there with Vroom Vroom Vroman. Nicholas Vroman was on the outside. They didn't go 3 wide. Brad's going to look to the inside, dominant down into turn number 3. Not going to be able to get the nose in there. Coming out of forward across the stripe. Single file here, Steven.
awesome. We're double file here a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit back here to back. Yep, go ahead. Talk about it.
Oh, I was just saying right here, I'm on Zach Ogburn. You only got 1 side-by-side still. Let me find out who this is here.
Looks like I got the 24 of Jeff Glockner as well there. Yeah, with that number 11 of KC Duncan. Now the 80 of Randy Kruder is going to go to the inside. You know, you're okay for, the first several laps. I would say here at Richmond, probably I would say your peak point would be anywhere between 8 and 12. For some reason, that is the big dog number for most tracks is 8 to 12. Where them tires really start to come into play, and then after that, it's fall off time.
Yeah, and the fall off here is definitely going to be quite fast, especially these guys battling hard up here, trying to get their position early. So tire fall off is definitely going to be a big deal. So we're going to have to watch out for this slipping and sliding.
Yeah, slipping and sliding is going to be a key. We're up here with KC Duncan. He's going to do some battling here with his teammate there, of Nick Hunt, in that 00 Surf Pro. So a couple of teammates here together, KC Duncan and Nick Hunt. That is, I believe, 4X Racing. Oh, it looks like Austin Hill dropped connection in TeamSpeak as well as the race. No!
Looked like, man, he's just had terrible luck tonight, man. I saw down there earlier in the race, he was in and out, so it's tough, man. The internet just doesn't always agree with you.
Yeah, exactly. I know that feeling. Bryce Sitasak started 23rd, already up 3 spots into 20th. We've got battle still up here, just right behind Randy Kruder, Cody McFadden, Zach Ogburn, Wetzel Pretzel to the inside, Brad Wetzel, Blair, the Daddy Patterson. Yeah, we got nicknames for some of these drivers, so we'll try to say the number and the name. That way we can stay on to them, get back here toward the back. Looks like already coming from 31st to 23rd, the number 3 of Michael Atkins Jr. is going to do battle here with Scott Brooks. Elvis, though, up front. Looks like we've got a potential side-by-side battle here for second. Oh, no, that's Donnie Lee in the 188 there. He is 1 lap down, so that is not for position.
Man, it can happen so fast at these short tracks.
Yes, it can, and we've seen the big one several times last night. Let's hope we don't see the big one here tonight. But, man, these tires fall off here at Richmond is, it is a big kicker for sure. Well, shout out to David Elliott, Garrett Heath down there in the admin tower. They're going to have their hands full here this evening. Well, I say that, but let's hope not. Let's hope everything stays clear and good for them up there in the admin tower. A big shout out to Russ Anderson and Northern Capital for sponsoring the truck series here. Shout out to Lisa Rankin out there for sending us these hoodies here with Little King Racing on the front of them. They look really, really nice. Shout out to all the fans out there for tuning in each week here. We enjoy everybody out there. If you're new, hit that subscribe button, the like button, the notification bell. You'll be notified when MaxSpeedTV goes live. Still watching the battle here with Randy Kruder and the 09 there. They've been running side by side here for a couple of laps. Not really. I mean, there's side by side going on, Steven, but it's not like what we seen last night. I mean, everybody was just side by side and even 3 wide at times. Everybody looks like trying to really pace themselves here, seeing what happened in the ARCA series.
Yeah, for sure, man. A lot of these guys, I think, trying to save tires early here. Trying to make a little track position, but I mean, like you said, 160 laps is a long way to go, man. You got a lot of time to make up your track position. So I definitely plan on seeing a couple cautions. I'll say 2. I'll say 2 cautions just to be a little conservative here tonight. But I mean, the way they're running right now, it's all looking pretty good, man. Nobody's sliding. Nobody's really pressing the issue here. You don't really have guys sliding up and slamming into each other. It's not too bad yet.
Yeah, it's not too bad right now. Alan Hilton here in that GTR number 2 machine, 26 to 22nd. He's picking them off one by one. Now behind the 92 of Chris Canfield here. And you know what's funny is a lot of these drivers run the same number, and I just know the number and the name by heart. I don't even have to look at the ticker or the timing screen or any of that. When you get used to them, and then they change it, that's where the confusion is. And they're coming up on the 91 here of Blair the Daddy Patterson side by side behind the 91 back here at around 18th. Blair up in 16th. Man, these guys are close. Well, Michael Atkins Jr. also here as well, coming out of turn number 4.
Yeah, for sure. It looks like they're starting to get it a little more figured out. Single file here. Nobody really making... Oh, you got a spinner, Randy Kruder, I believe.
Oh, Randy Kruder.
Great save there.
Looks like Donnie Lee also losing some speed there. What number is Randy Kruder? There he is, the number 80 there. Yeah, a great save by Randy. I'm just not going to be able to go back because I only can go back 40 seconds. So
yeah, Chris Canfield, they're getting into him a little bit, man. I had him all kinds of sideways, but he was able to hang on to it, man. Keep it straight.
No caution here. That is a good thing. Now, Randy Kruder, though, is going to fall back here several spots.
Just getting freight train there on that outside.
Or you mean the inside?
Oh no, he's on the outside. That's what I mean by.
He's on the outside, getting freight train there on the inside for sure. Looks like another pass there. Dwayne Dunn there, going to get around that 80. The 80 going to drop it, but then, now we've got a caution. Oh, Matt Alverson on his lid. He's going to go back up on all fours. The first caution of the evening here tonight. Well, what happened to Matt Alverson? We'll go back and take a look at it here and see. Side by side with the 159 of James Thorndike. Right behind him is the 28. I believe that is Ron Schutte. Coming out of the corner. Right there it was. Contact made. And that number 4 went for a ride. And a half and 3/4 here. We're going to get a closer look here at what happened coming out of turn number 2. And, we take a look at it closely here as well. It looks like maybe coming out of the corner. Oh, right there it was. There's the contact. The 159 and that number 4. That's going to put that 4 right into the wall. And the way we do it here, we got to go cockpit here with Matt Alverson and take a look at the ride he took here, folks. And if you get motion sickness, don't watch because, man, he is going to go for a ride and 3/4. He does land on all fours, but his engine, Steven, is gone.
Yeah, that's the tough thing around here, man. It's just hard. Sometimes I've been rear-ended before and blown my engine out. Sometimes the engine just don't have it, I guess. But that's a quick way to end your night, man. You're looking at 30, 40 minutes of required repairs. Can't do anything while you're sitting there waiting on that. So it's tough.
Yes, it is. Christian Nunez out there in chat joining us, watching, coming from another race over here on MaxSpeedTV. Rudy Cummings, one of the owners here. Well, actually, I consider him the head owner here at MaxSpeedTV. He created it. But with me and him, with me, him, and everybody here over at MaxSpeedTV, we've kind of grown here all together. We don't have time to really sit and talk like we used to because we're all always busy. But, Christian coming over from another broadcast here. Glad to have you, Christian.
James going to receive that EOL there. Contact with the 4 as you see in the replay. So he will be getting that EOL.
Yeah, 158 came down and hit the 4 out of turn number dose. That would be 2. Turn number 2. All right, Elvis Rankin off pit road is going to be first. Scott McClendon is going to move up to second here. Todd Cray in third. Nicholas Vroman fourth. And M. Shane Lee in fifth after this round of green flag pit stops. Steven, it's so hard to get an interview in at a short track. So we'll see what happens here coming across the stripe. If we don't get the one to go, we'll pull somebody up. If we do, then, we won't interview nobody.
Yep. We'll see how it all goes.
All right. Well, making our way out of turn number 4 here. Looks like Nolan Neiman up front is going to get the wave around, and we are back to one. We are one to go here under caution. First caution of the evening here this evening.
Hopefully that doesn't breed more. It's tough when they do, but hopefully we can. It was just a little oopsie, and we can get it all figured out and get back to racing for a while.
Rudy is the Bill France. It is their Bill France. Okay, I got you. So who am I? Get him going, Steven.
Elvis Rankin here getting on. He is on it now. We are back green at Richmond. Quick takeoff there. Great jump by Elvis.
Little bit of a stack up behind him. Scott McClendon didn't go, or something happened, missed a shift or something. Boy, Todd Cray going to pounce. M. Shane Lee, Scott under fire here from the 8 of M. Shane Lee. Still trying. Oh, M. Shane Lee! Good save. Oh, no, he hits the bumps. He's across the grass. There's no caution just yet. We're still slow. We're still 3 wide. There's the caution here tonight. But I don't know if it was M. Shane Lee or not. I seen Orlando Rivera, I believe it was, getting loose as well. So we'll go on here to the 08 of Orlando here. I'm not picking on Orlando, but I did see him also go around, Steven. I think it was Orlando. Right up ahead of him, we'll see we'll see Shane in the grass there, and the 8 goes around. Oh, yeah, right there. The 08 goes sideways trying to get back onto the loud pedal. I believe the 08 is going to be charged for this one. I do not know. We'll get the official word here, Steven, see what happened.
Tire spin, tire spin, tire spin. It's going to be a big deal here tonight.
Yep, that tire spin is going to be key.
Self-spin was the call.
Okay, who is it on?
I didn't really quite catch that part. I'm waiting on the EOL to come down and be handed down here.
All right, we'll wait here and see.
Now would be a good time to get an interview. I don't think anyone's pitting, considering they just did. Lucky dog coming around here.
Well, who do we pick on?
Just close your eyes and point.
Vroom, vroom.
Let's do it.
Vroom, vroom. Got a copy.
Oh. Yeah, man, what's up?
Hey, well, started second, back to fourth. Long race here tonight. How's track feeling out there for you, buddy?
It's a little loose in the early going, but after about 3 laps, it tightens up.
So it's a lot better than the ARCA.
I wish it was like the ARCA, man. I wish it was loose the whole time.
Oh, you like it loosey-goosey then?
Loose
Oh,
is
yeah,
fast.
definitely. Oh, 100%.
Yeah. All righty, Nicholas. Well, we still got a long ways to go. You got a game plan going forward here?
Survive.
Survive. That's probably the biggest game plan I'm sure a lot of people have here this evening. Nicholas, good luck down there, buddy. We got a long way to go, man. It's not over.
All right, man. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Yep, good luck.
All right. I'll just pick somebody. I think we'll go with Jarrett Lipster next. How about we go ahead and bring Jarrett up here real quick if we can. Jarrett Lipster, buddy, got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Hey, Jarrett, currently running in 7th, started in 9th. Man, how's the track feeling for you out there, man?
It actually feels pretty good right now. Practice, it was loose, and it felt really loose during practice, and just couldn't handle the car in practice, but right now it feels really good.
Well, do you have something for, later on in the race? We're still early here tonight. Do you have something for these drivers ahead of you and even behind you?
Yeah, I think so. I would put my, I haven't pushed my car really hard yet, so, I would think so.
All righty, buddy. Well, good luck down there. Hey, looks like you guys are getting that a 1 to go here under caution. Good luck, Jarrett.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. All right, get him back down there to his team. Get back up front here. The Elvis Rankin, who is going to be in control. Todd Cray on the outside here. Okay, so they're going to call that a racing incident. 308 and the 8.
Yeah, they were saying they couldn't really tell.
Okay,
All right. Went sideways. They just they talked it over, and that's what it ended up being.
All right, pace truck is off. Ellis is back on the loud pedal, and we're backing away here tonight for round number 9 of the Northern Capital Truck Series for Extreme Motorsports and 99.com at Richmond Raceway. Elvis got company with Todd Gray, single file 1, 2, and 3. Double file back here And I think maybe even some potential looking there for maybe some 3 wide toward the middle of the pack. He's still inside the top 10, but I don't think right now, Steven, I think right now it's still a little bit too early to think about that 3 wide.
Yeah, man, for sure. You definitely don't want to put yourself in a situation where you could possibly get bottled up, man. These walls come in quick, so you definitely want to stay off of those, stay off that apron. You don't want to get caught. I mean, keep it in the middle of the track. That's about all I can tell you.
Oh, we was just talking about that. You was just talking about that. I've seen a potential 3 wide behind them, but they didn't go 3 wide there. It's back to 2 wide very, very quickly. Oh, no, somebody catches the apron there. That would be the 80 or the 83? 83 of James Shane Wolf, and we talked about that apron here. Man, you got to stay off that apron.
Yeah, that apron will grab that truck, man, and then it just shoots it back up. If it doesn't spin it around, you start to wash that nose out on that truck, and it's just like driving a snowplow, man. It just plows up the track, and like I said, if it doesn't take you around, a lot of times it takes these guys around, and once you start going around, man, it's so hard to bring it back, especially off that apron.
Alan Elwood out there in the chat. Kimberly Jacoby out there saying big sis right here. So it looks like a sister there. So glad to see you out there. Vroom Vroom's #1 fan. Brendan Kennedy saying the Darrell Waltrip of MaxSpeedTV. I see. All right, thank you for that, Brendan. Watching Jeremy Clifton, I've been on Jeremy for a while. He's kind of fallen back, caught on that outside line. We got some battles up here. Looks like Zach Ogburn caught on the outside line as well. And here at Richmond, Steven, we see the distinctive lines, and you've got to hit your marks. Even when a driver is to the inside or the outside of you, you have to hit your mark. But the problem is if your mark is where that driver is to the inside or the outside of you, you can't hit that mark.
Yeah, I mean, it gets a little tough right there.
Oh, really close there. On Nick Hunt, boy, Scott Rambler all over the back bumper of Nick Hunt. Go ahead.
Looks like everybody's line is out to the wall and down to the apex here. Apex is, down on that yellow line. That's where they're trying to keep those tires. But then they float all the way back out to that wall. So, I mean, to get your line, obviously you want to use the whole track, but sometimes you don't get that luxury.
Jesse Ingram out there. You ain't first, you're last. That's a good way of saying it. I've heard that many, many times. Elvis under fire here, still with Todd Cray. Boy, these top 3 kind of really pulled away here. Top 2 at about 7/10 of a second back to 3rd. Scott trying to edge up to Todd. Todd Cray and Elvis Rankin, though, right here up front, 1 and 2. Looking pretty strong here for Elvis early on.
Yeah, man, he's a total powerhouse. It doesn't matter where we go, road course, oval. He's becoming an awesome driver all around, all disciplines of this race. And we're going to have to get him on some dirt, see what he can do there.
Get him on some dirt, seeing what he can do there. I'm going to drag something over here, folks. I do apologize. Elvis Rankin is one of the road guys, does have a championship under his belt. Take a look here at where he sets coming into tonight. He's back in 18th in the point standings. Now, from 18th to 12th, I think I'm on the right one. Yes, I am. Well, he's 135 points behind the leader, but of course, that's behind the leader. So from 12th to 18th, it's about 30 plus points, 35, 40 plus points. Oh, this would be a good night for Elvis. If he could come in, snap a win away from these guys up in the top 12, top 15, this would definitely help him going into round number 10.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Running out of time fast. 2 races left, including this one. You got to make your move. You got to make it hard, and you're coming down to crunch time. It's not only these guys wanting to win this race and do well in this race, but these guys are wanting to do well in the point standings as well. And this early 3 wide or early, you just never know what guys have planned. I mean, they're trying to get that track position early, so they don't have to worry about it later. Try and get as many points as they can here. Those that are outside the top 12 trying to make their mark, and the guys that are in trying to stay there.
Yes, yeah, they're definitely trying to stay there. We see the pass there by Michael Atkins Jr. over Nick Hunt. It looks like Michael going to go to the inside of the 99 to Jarrett Lipster here. We go up here to Scott Rambler. He made a pass there over the 17 of Brad Wetzel. He's running down Casey Duncan here. But it still looks like, we got some passing, we got some side-by-side, going on. But for the most part here, nevertheless, still single file here, lap number 50. And they get around this track in about 22 seconds. 22 twos, I should say. Oh, Nick Hunt, did he fall out? Oh, what happened to the 00 of Nick Hunt?
That's horrible. You get caught up in something and no caution comes out. That makes it even worse.
Oh, we're going to go back here and take a look at the 00. We're still green. So I want to see what happened to Nick because he was there and then it was gone. And I didn't see anything on my screen. Oh, it didn't look like he got caught up in anything. It looks like he just dropped connection. Oh,
man.
And he did. Oh, no.
Tough break, man, everyone. I mean, this connection thing's it's definitely a tough problem. It's the hard part about racing online and not in real life. Nobody's really tearing anything up, costing anybody any money, but you also lose this connection and you're like, had a good night rolling, and now you're done.
Now you're done. Well, I wouldn't count out Nick if he can get back out here. He's 3 laps down. Man, it's going to be so tough getting those laps back, though. Looks like we had a little battle back here. Looks like they got it straightened out pretty quickly at around Cody McFadden and company. But, man, tough break for Nick Hunt. MSS Lily of Goldenia. Glad to have you out there in chat here tonight. Hopefully everybody had this past weekend a good holiday, 4th of July here in the United States, Independence Day. Hopefully everybody enjoyed the time and have all 10 of their digits still left here after shooting off fireworks. Do appreciate all of the support here as well. Steven, as always, me and you have a good time up here in the booth, and even when they're running single file, we still have a good time.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of slipping and sliding going on right now too. I'm definitely watching it. Zach Ogburn, Alan Hilton, Michael Atkins Jr., Casey Duncan. They're all pretty tight together. Casey getting trained there on the inside a little bit, and
yeah, watching it now.
The trucks are definitely starting to slide a little bit.
Well, let's see here. They've been out here at about 34 laps, so this is the longest run that they have had here, Steven. So tires, I said 30 to 40 laps on tires. I mean, I don't think you can go. I don't think you can go above 40. I really don't. The question is though, who's saving their stuff? Who's saving their tires to maybe get that? That I'd say position. Maybe bank on a caution. That's the thing. We're still watching KC here, still getting freight trained there. Not too bad, but he's still getting passed up the 2 to the inside. So go ahead.
Yeah, absolutely, man. It's hard. It's a hard decision when to save, when not to save. It's early race. I don't feel like anybody would really be at fault right now if they weren't saving, if they were just driving the wheels off of it right now. I really think that last tire run is where your saving is going to come into play. more toward, the end of the race and stuff, that's when it's really going to matter, save and try
Oh,
and
yeah,
make
for
it
sure.
happen.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Rick Donathan joining TeamSpeak here tonight. A big shout out to Rick Donathan. Usually do that at the halfway mark here. We're going to be edging up to that here pretty close, but to that. But usually give a shout out to Rick at the halfway mark. But, we'll do it now. Big shout out to Rick Donathan for putting on an awesome league here at Extreme Motorsports and 99.com here this evening. Watching Michael Atkins Jr., he's made some passes from 31st to 11th. We may see. Nope, we're not going to see that 3 wide here, but boy, a really, really close Michael Atkins Jr. there with the 87 of Zach Ogburn, Alan Hilton, and Blair Patterson. Pretty much all right here together. You can throw a blanket over these 4 drivers.
Yeah, there's definitely some good racing. Up front's always fun to watch, but man, these mid-pack battles are a whole lot fun. A whole lot more fun than watching, I enjoy seeing someone take off and walk away with the race, but watching these mid-pack battles is so much fun and so much fun to watch.
Well, right now, Elvis in clean air. He's got that clean air ahead of him. So to speak, he's coming up on lap traffic here. He's coming up on that 40 there. It's 40 on car. Wait. Yeah, Joshua Gillian. There we go. I was on the wrong car. 40 of Joshua Gillian, right number, right car here. 15 of Nolan Neiman. They're right here together. They switched on me, so I clicked on the wrong one. That's the thing I hate about the real timing is when it switches and then you click, it messes you up. So, but he is going to get around him here. But, man, Elvis, 65 laps. Man, under his belt here, Steven. Man, he is having a one heck of a race here tonight. I probably should have picked Little King here tonight.
Yeah, it's kind of funny, man. You don't expect someone with a road course background to come out here and do this in an oval. It's hard to be good in multiple disciplines of racing, and he's out here showing everybody that it's possible, and a little practice, a little time, man, you can get good at anything you want to.
Oh, somebody was into the wall. I didn't see who that was. I seen a car hit the wall. The 11 around. We got a caution. KC Duncan in the 11 is around. We've got another caution here tonight, folks. We'll take a look at it. What happened to the Serve Pro number 11 machine? 40 watching here tonight, 18 likes. I think we can hit that 30 mark here tonight. 30 likes, what we're shooting for here. You guys crushed it yesterday. Let's crush it again here tonight. Thank you all for the support. Taking a look here at the caution here with KC Duncan and that number 93 there. It looks like 93 to the inside. I don't know if that is where it happened. Oh, right there, the 99. Oh, what's their contact there with the 99? Let's get a chase view here and take a look at it. We'll be on KC Duncan here. And it looks like, yes, it was Steven. Oh, that might have been a little bit of net coating there, too. A little bit of hammy action going on, as we like to call it.
Looks like everybody's going to take pit road here.
All right, still looking at it here. Man, that was really close. We'll get the official word here from the Extreme Motorsports and 99.com officials here. Everybody is going to come down pit road here. Steven, take over here for a minute or two, bud.
Yes, sir. I guess I'll do that. See what happens here. Got a couple guys up front here. Let me see. You got the... Let me start from the front here. Donnie Lee, the 188. The 15. The 159. The 00. The 28. All up here in front vying for this wave around. Hopefully these guys get back on the lead lap, make some noise here tonight. Real unfortunate. Some of these guys getting the boot here from the server. That's just so upsetting. Ruined such a good night. Get here back on these leaders. Looks like Elvis gonna stay in the top spot here. First on pit road, first off, pretty good.
All right. Yep, Elvis Rankin there. Going to be first on, first off here. Just want to let everybody know, keep our family in your thoughts and prayers here tonight. Got some stuff going on here, Steven, so just hope everything is A-okay here. That's step away. If I have to step away, that's why. So, but keep us in your thoughts and prayers here tonight, folks. Do appreciate it. We got some awesome racing out here tonight, Steven. I don't know if we're going to have time to interview anybody here. Let's kind of wait and see if they get the one to go. If not, we'll pull somebody up. Same as what it was last time.
Yeah, man, you'll see if these guys get the wave around here. If they do, it'll be the one to go. One to go.
All right, one to go here. Now, Steven, you do have permission to pull people up, bud.
Yep,
You
we'll
know
do it
that.
now. Just kind of running down everything going on. A lot of pit stops going on. A lot of guys waiting to wave around.
Yeah,
so much going on in a short track.
Oh yeah, you don't have time to get through everything. You know, we try, but sometimes we just don't have the time. Well, go ahead and get them going here this time, by Steven. It is your turn, man. The king up front. Little king up front.
Yeah, very little for some weird reason. Going to be on choose the inside line here, going around. He takes off early. Woo! We are back green here. These jumps he gets, man, are incredible. I think that's a game changer for him, man. These jumps, it's insane. It's not like Talladega, Daytona.
Somebody into the wall. We are wrecking big back here. I think I've seen the 17 there of Brad Wetzel Pretzel. Yes, Brad Wetzel Pretzel involved in this. Let's hope he didn't turn that number 17 machine into a pretzel here tonight. Hopefully he can get that thing back going. And it's not going to hurt him any here in the Northern Capital Chevrolet. But we are going to get that and take a look at it here tonight. Yeah, see the great jump there by a Little King here. Oh, 17 did scrape the wall here. Oh, right there. It looks like maybe the one gets loose. Oh, one gets loose. 17 gets loose. One goes around. There's contact there with the 17 and the 8. Contact there with the 64 as he gets around the 1. So that is where this caution is going to fly. I don't know who it's going to be on the 1 or the 17 because both of them kind of spun simultaneously here. That's going to be close and another tough call for the admins here tonight.
Yeah, for sure, man. Those guys have the toughest job. I think our job's hard sometimes, just trying to keep up with everything with those guys, man. They got to make tough calls. They got everything going on at once, and it's so hard for them at times, I'm sure.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and read it here. It looks like lap 74. At fault will be the 1, contact with air. 1 receive an EOL. 1 self-spin. I just read what I see here, folks. That's what I read. So that's what.
I believe he said he had a problem with his brake bias there. Didn't have it adjusted correctly and couldn't hang on.
I'm just reading what I see here, folks. So it literally says contact with air. So the 1 self-spin will receive the EOL coming down from the admins. They crack me up there in the booth. They just love picking on me.
They know you're reading it at this point, so
yes,
they're going to do it. Elvis.
All right.
Elvis kind of commanding the field here tonight.
Yeah, man, he is 77 laps here. He has been on rails here tonight. Lap 80 will be the halfway mark, and man, we got about 2 laps here before we edge to that halfway mark. And you know, if Elvis Rankin can lead 81 laps, I'm just going to go ahead and throw that out there. If he can lead 81 laps, no matter what happens, he'll lead the most laps, because you can't beat it.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And that bonus point, man, him sitting in 18th trying to get up to that top 12, that bonus point will definitely make a difference here.
Oh, they got a little king there. Going to choose the inside line this time. Inside line for Elvis Rankin. That's going to put Todd Gray back to the outside here. Man, I think it's really going to come down to the wire here tonight. You know, Elvis been up front. Todd Gray now sitting right there in second. Scott McClendon third. Vroom Vroom Vroman in fourth. Scottless Rambler, that's Scott Rambler as we call him, in fifth. Rick Christensen, Zach Ogburn, Curtis Vollmer, Shane Lee, and Blair Daddy Patterson going to round out the top 10 here as we make our way down into turn 3. Pace truck is going to be off and away. Elvis Rankin in control. He's going to be back on the loud pedal, and the green flag is again back out here tonight. Man, it's getting really, really hectic out here tonight. Let's hope cautions don't breed caution. Single foul up front. Exiting turn 2, now down into turn number 3. Side by side.
Yeah, it's definitely getting a little choppy, man. You know, these guys, I think they're feeling the crunch too. These guys outside this top 12 in the point standings really feeling this crunch here, man, trying to make something happen for themselves, get up there.
Watching some side-by-side back here around Rick Christensen. This is where that side-by-side is really. I mean, they're side-by-side probably 5-6 rows deep here. It looks like we got Curtis Vollmer there going to break away from that number 6. Going to make the pass there on Rick Christensen to go up into 7th. It looks like Scott McClendon, I believe that is going to be under fire here from Vroom Vroom. Vroom Vroom, Nicholas Vroman not going to be able to. Oh, there's another caution, and it is a big one, as we still got drivers piling into this mix here. We're going to be on the number 40 of Joshua Gillian here tonight. Oh, man, Joshua involved in this. I don't know if this is where it started or if he was just involved, Steven. But we're over the halfway, and Elvis is going to come away with the most laps led no matter what. Let's take a look here at what happened on this caution here tonight. Oh, Joshua Gillian in that Toyota machine goes down into turn number 2 out of 2. Oh, it looked like it might have started ahead of him with the 99, I believe that is. Yes, the 99 of Jarrett Lipster. This is where it initiated here tonight. We'll get on a chase view here, get a closer look. All right, so it looks like Jarrett, coming out of the corner, Steven. And this is another key, too. You know, the tires fall off coming out of the corner. Looks like he got loose coming out. He tried to straighten it, almost got it straightened out, and then it just shot right into the wall. The number 2, nowhere to go. And then everybody behind the 99 just kind of, really also had nowhere to go. You know, they're trying to dodge it and getting caught up in it.
Tough break for these guys, man.
Oh!
And the track is so tight. You know, it's someone starts to go around, the truck takes up 2/3 of the track. So
oh yeah,
you
go ahead. Sorry, I was just coughing.
Oh, it's all good. 99 self-spin. That's the call. He's receiving the EOS.
All right. Well, I'm taking a look here. The 12, the 107, 92 going to be involved. It looks like we have the 1 going to be involved. The 00 going to get a piece of the action. The 14, the 40. So that's where the 40 got involved here this evening. We're going to go ahead and go back up live here, folks. We're going to go ahead and step away, play a quick commercial break here tonight. Don't worry. we're going to be side by side, and if we got to interrupt, we'll interrupt here, folks. Stay tuned. Folks, got the end of the commercial there. We're going to turn it over to Stephen Dean here tonight to get him going here. Again, out in Richmond, coming to lap 88 here this evening. Stephen, man, out of turn number 2 here. Man, go ahead, bud.
Crazy. Coming into turn 3 here. Pace truck shortly diving off the safety pit road. Elvis took the inside again. He's on it again early, and we are green again.
We are green again at Richmond, and Little King gonna, of course, lead the most laps here tonight. 87 under his belt. He's led all of them so far here this evening. Scott McClendon in second, under fire here from that number 57, Scott Rambo. They're going to be side by side, door to door, out of 4. Looks like the 51 there, Stephen, going to hold that. Well, I don't know. Go ahead.
Tough to make those passes. Got to kind of shuffle around here, see what's going on.
All right, back to single file. Scott there in that number 2. Nicholas Froman, Scott McClendon. Looks like everybody up here at the top of 5 at least going to go single file. We've got the 87, Zach Ogburn. Stephen, you picked him. We didn't tell him. We didn't interview him. Coming from 14th to 6th here tonight. Man, what a run for Zach Ogburn. The Daddy Patterson, Blair Patterson started 19th in 7th. Rick Christensen 8th. James Shane Wolf in 9th. Todd Craig going to fall back to 10th. Go ahead, bud.
87 and the 91 also teammates here tonight, so see if that comes into play at all. If that makes anything happen.
A little bit of a blinking issue going on. Not sure who that was, but might have been James Thorndike. I'm not sure. I seen it there here in the timing screen for ATVO. You know, it's as it happens. So still need to hook you up with that, Stephen. The ATVO, just the basics of that way you get it live as I get it. That would definitely help. Oh, no, Rick Christensen blinking out. Maybe.
Yeah, I saw the smoke there a little bit. Didn't know what's going on. Like saying Blair Patterson's blinking here as well.
Oh, well, could they be having some iRacing server issues as well? That is a possibility as well. There's over 10,000 people here on iRacing. So, server load, it could be that as well.
Yeah, especially with the pandemic and everything going on.
Everybody's trying to race here.
Jeff Wagner literally just slid sideways up 3 lanes. That was wild.
Wow! Well, let's see here if we can get a replay of that. Since you just said that. All right, doing a little bit of dirt racing here. The 24 of Jeff Glockner, that's who you said, so we'll see here. Oh! Yeah, they're going to go a little bit of 3 wide there. Not too much.
He was in full slide, man. I don't know how he saved that there.
All right, just take a look here. Oh, yes, he was. Wow. what a save by the 24 Jeff Glockner in that RB Customer Rigs machine. Man, what a save. That could have been ugly. That really could have, Steven.
Yeah, it could have been. It could have piled a lot of people up. You get into that wall, man, and that wall kicks you hard. So it's
Have
it's
you
something
ever
else, man.
been part of that outside wall here at Richmond?
Oh, many a times, and it's horrible.
Yeah, you hit that wall, and it'll send you right into the wall, inside wall, right?
Yeah, sometimes the wall holds you, and other times it just shoots you, man. It's just a crapshoot. You just never know what's going to happen there.
Now Elvis Rankin 1.3 seconds ahead of Scott Rambler. Nicholas Vroman.
The 39 of Dwayne Dunn going to go around there.
Oh, no. Dwayne Dunn going around. It looks like the 107. Is that it? Yeah, Chris Scala going to be involved in this. Let's go ahead and go back and take a look at it here on MaxSpeedTV and see what happened to my buddy Dwayne in that Northern Capital 39 machine. Looks like Chris Scala was involved here too, Steven, so...
Yeah, there were a couple of them that got beaten, banged around there a little bit, so... No idea, man. It's crazy.
Oh, right there it was! The 8! Right behind him, we'll get on a chase view here and take a look at this, because this is definitely going to be close. Right there, contact hitting that left rear there of the 39. That number 8 machine is going to be M. Shane Lee. Dwayne Dunn going to take a spin here tonight, going to go around. Oh, it looks like, the 64. I think that is the 30 or the 80 going to take a piece of that. The 15 going to lock it down. The 24 and right there, the 107, nowhere to go. And going to hit that number 39 machine here this evening under caution. It looks like as we go back up alive here, pit road busy as always. Casey Duncan going to stay out, but Elvis Rankin is going to be our first driver off of pit road, Steven, here tonight. I think we've got to bring up Scott Rambler here this evening.
Let's do it. I think he's trying to get his payback.
I think he is. Well, there he is. Scott Rambler, buddy, got a copy.
Yes, sir. Holy crap, you scared me.
I'm good at that, Scott. You should know me by now. Are you trying to get your payback here?
Payback for what exactly?
Watkins Glen.
Well, I wouldn't call it payback, because Elvis and I had a lot of fun. Like, he's grown so much as a racer this season, and just that battle we had at Watkins Glen, plus the fact that he's learned so much that he's now holding his own on an oval, it's a ton of fun.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I wouldn't call it payback. I'd just call it having fun.
Do you have something for Little King, though? Because, man, he has been on rails here this evening. That's the big question.
His long run pace has been pretty good. I feel like I could edge him out a little bit if we got something longer than about 20 laps, but it all remains to be seen.
Y'all's longest was 33, by the way, I believe. 33 or 34, somewhere around in there.
Yeah, I believe that was when I was making my way back up through the field after a drive-through penalty.
Oh! Oh, man. Well, we still got a ways to go, but, we're over the halfway. We're in the triple digits here. Scott, I mean, do you... man, it's going to come down to it. Steven, one to go here, buddy. Make it real quick for Scott.
Hey, man, I just want to say good luck. It's awesome to see you up there again. Hopefully we'll be talking to you at the end of the night, man.
All right, sounds good, guys. Thank you.
Yep, good luck, Scott. All right, we're getting back down there into his team here tonight, but Steven, right now, really, it's been Lil King, man. It's been Elvis Rankin. He's led 103 laps. He's led all the laps here so far. What kind of jump is he going to get? Well, you're going to get him going. Go ahead, bud.
I am not on him, but he's on now. He's on the lap pedal green again. I don't think that was his best jump yet. I think guys were kind of ready for it. They're definitely watching. They know he's going early, so I think that might start to bite him in the butt a little bit. He better change it up.
Well, he is still up front. The more hard racing they do behind him. Look at Vroom there. Going to go to the inside of Scott Rambler. Scott going to fall back to third. Scott McClendon fighting his way back up toward the front here through the tri-oval and down into turn number 1 here. Boy, real close here with Scott and Scott. Scott here tonight. Oh, we got a caution. Oh, no. Is that the number 6 of Rick Christensen? Did I see that right? All right, going to go ahead and take a look at it here and see. Well, we hate to see the cautions fly in here. Man, they had a good run, 34, 35 laps, 33, somewhere around in there. Good, solid green flag run there for Richmond, but another caution here tonight, Rick, on the outside of the 2 here of Alan Hilton. Take a look here and see what happened to that Chevrolet machine. Oh, he just got loose, it looks like. And then there was some contact there. I think that is going to be, just, it's going to be obvious, Steven. I think it's going to be on the number 6.
Yeah, you got to love those calls, man. I know those guys up there do.
All right, well, we'll get, of course, the official word here. Of course, lap 99, 8 at fault, 39, contact with a 39, 8 EOL, 8 got into the 39. Lap 82, at fault is the 99, contact with some air there as well. 99 EOL. Okay, lap 107, 6 will be at fault, 6 will receive EOL, 6 self-spin. I'm honestly surprised they didn't put air in there.
You got time for another caution or another interview here?
Let's see here.
I think we got time
ahead.
for a quick one.
Yeah, go
Let me
ahead. Pull
grab
somebody
someone
up.
Here.
Who is it? Because I'm going to get on them.
Oh, Nick Hunt.
Nick Hunt.
Nick Hunt, Steven up in the booth. You got a copy, bud?
Oh, yeah, I got a copy.
What's going on, man? See you not having the night you want with the, got some connection issues or something going on over there, but other than that, how's the truck feeling?
Well, it was doing real good there until I started having connection issues. I thought I might have a decent finish. It's not really a favorite track of mine. I don't know what it is. I never have been very good here, but I was running decent there. Thought I'd end up with around the top 15 anyway, and then I started having all these connection issues. So just trying to gain a few spots here.
Yeah, man, got to salvage it where you can. It's unfortunate that this happens and stuff, but hopefully you can get some of it back, and we can get you, or you can get back up there a little ways.
Did Joshua Medlock pick me tonight or something?
No, I didn't, Steven. Or Nick. I didn't do it.
I think he secretly might have. All right, oh, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, hoping y'all are having a good broadcast up there. It's not going too good for me.
Yeah, it's always a party up here with Josh, but we'll let you get back down to where you were, and hope you have a good rest of the night. The connection issues are done for you, and you can get some laps turned.
All right, appreciate it, man.
All righty, that is our 00 man, Nick Hunt, here tonight. Yeah, we just talked to him there, Steven. Not having the race he wanted. We're double file here tonight, buddy. A few positions, though, it isn't a bad thing. It could help Nick, in the point standings for sure. But, man, Nick not having the race he wanted for sure, bud.
Yeah, man, it's unfortunate. You hate to see it happen to these guys, but I'll let you get rolling here. We're getting ready to take off.
All right, pace truck is off and away. Elvis back up front, and he is going to be on the loud pedal. Vroom, vroom. Didn't get the start he wanted. What a jump there by Elvis Rankin yet again here tonight. As we take a look, boys side by side for second. Scott Rambler going to go to the inside down into turn 3, and then he's going to overtake it. 3 and 4. We got a battle here, though. Vroom, vroom on the outside. Boy, oh boy, that was close between Vroom, vroom, Vroman and Curtis Palmer there, Steven.
Yeah, absolutely, man. A lot of good battles going on right now, especially on these starts. These guys are all bunched up tight and stuff. Makes for a lot of fun for sure. Hopefully we can get a little green flag run in here. I'd like to see some green flag pit stops. Haven't seen none of those yet, but yeah. Well, I guess we'll see where it takes us.
Yes, we will as we exit turn number 2 down into 3 and 4 here tonight. Elvis, 113 laps. He's going to come to 114 here this time by under his belt, taking lap 115 here this evening. Scott trying to run him down, and, Scott's got a good point here, Steven. Look how far Elvis has come. A road course guy for Extreme Motorsports and 99.com, taking a shot in this oval. It's a totally different ball game, really, when you go from road, what you know, to something you don't know, and then you see this. This is where it's at. Getting that experience and, well, really kind of dominating the race here.
Yeah, for sure. I'd like to hear from, hopefully we'll hear from him at the end of the race, how much seat time he actually put in this week getting ready for this. I'm sure he definitely put in some time, There's definitely over-practicing, but it doesn't look like he did that at all. He's just dominating this race.
Man, Elvis looking, he's making these oval boys kind of look bad here, to be honest with you. And I keep it real, so.
Them guys are going to start up a petition to get him voted off back to his home side down there.
He's going to be the survivor here. He's going to be voted off to that island, where you got to survive. But, man, Elvis, man, what a run here. Man, 118 laps this time by single file here as we continue the race here. Lap 119 here this evening. With a good race, back here with Jeff Glockner again to the inside here. It looks like of James Thorndike.
Scott McClendon also going to make a pass there on Nick Vroman for the 4th position.
Ooh, vroom, vroom. All right.
I feel like everybody's trying to do anything they can to catch Elvis here, man. He's a competitor.
Man, little king here, buddy. Coming to lap 121 here tonight, folks. Man, we've got about 9 laps to go when we hit that 30 mark here. Really, right now, it's Elvis's race to lose. We take a look at pit stops here for really everybody in between 20 and 21 laps. I think if a caution was to happen, which it's a possibility, I think everybody would come down pit road because they know they can go at least 33, 35 laps on their tires, even though there's a fall off there. If a caution doesn't come out, they have the fuel, they do have the tires, so to speak, if they're saving any. Man, it's going to be, I think it's going to really come down to tires. If we don't get a caution, it's going to come down to tires. Oh, there's the caution. Well, that just changed things up here as I'm sitting here talking about it. I think these drivers are listening to me, to be honest. Well, Jeff Glockner, it looks like, Steven, in the 24 is going to be involved in this.
Man, tough night for Jeff. It looked like he was having a really good run there for a while. Luck just not on his side tonight, I guess.
Well, I think you have to pit. You have to. Oh, yeah. There it was. Sorry. We'll get back to that. Contact 1524 here. We'll, of course, wait here for the official word from the Extreme Motorsports and 99.com officials here up in the I-Bend Tower. Jeff Glockner is going to be involved in this. Go ahead, bud.
Oh, I'm just sitting here enjoying watching this race, man. It's getting wild.
Well, it looks like everybody coming down pit road. I kind of called that. Looks like Casey Duncan did not come down in that Serve Pro number 11. He has been out here roughly at about 15 laps. Oh, man, a 15-lap difference. Elvis Rankin going to be the first one off of pit road yet again here tonight. But here's the thing. If KC does not come down pit road and he stays out, okay, KC is going to come down pit road. Can he keep that spot from Elvis Rankin to lead a lap? Oh, it's going to be close.
Nolan.
KC Duncan is going to lead that lap on pit road, by the way.
Nolan Neiman is receiving the EOL for that incident between him and Jeff Glockner.
All right, 15, 24, 15 EOL, 15 hit 24. All right, so that's what we've got here from the admin tower.
That's been a pretty quick race tonight here.
Yep, 9:09 Central Time, 10:09 Eastern Time here. Elvis Rankin up front here. Yeah, been a pretty quick race, but Steven, we still got some laps here left, man. It's not over.
Sure. Yeah, it's kind of nice not having to be at work in the morning. This wonderful unemployment I'm living off of right now, man. I actually found out today I start my new job Monday, so ready to get rolling and back in the workflow, man. I've been sitting at home since March 27th, so some boring days here. It's bad when iRacing gets boring.
Oh, congratulations on the new job, Steven.
Yeah, we're going to see how it goes. Got about 4 weeks of training to go through and stuff, so, well, 2 weeks training, 2 weeks on the job training. So 2 weeks classroom, that's the tough part. First 2 weeks is classroom, so I'm like, nah. But, you know, it is what it is. Got to do what you got to do to make that money.
Oh, yeah, you know, electrical, you know, you get into the electrical business, you know. I'm just throwing something out there, you know, you got to take classes.
It was very close. I'm actually going to be a subcontractor for a company doing Spectrum. So Time Warner or whatever.
Okay,
however you guys, whoever has what, Charter or whatever they are anymore. They got 37 different names.
Yep, all right, pace truck is off. Elvis is going to be already on the loud pedal before he comes out of turn number 4. Here we go, folks. Back away here tonight, changing lanes here this evening. No 3 wide as of yet here tonight. Well, they haven't got the 3 wide medlock here just yet.
I don't know if they can handle it.
I think we're going to see it, though. Oh, buddy, here we go. No, the 51. Scott McClendon going to scrape the wall. We got another caution here. Looks like the 12 and the 83. Calnap Sr. and James Shane. going to be involved in this caution here tonight. Well, let's take a look here at what happened to Kyle Knapp Sr. Now, he might have just been caught up in it. I don't know. He's there with that number 12 machine, or that number 12. Oh! That number 80 of Randy Cruder there. So this might have been where it initiated. The 80 and the 83. James Shane Wolf, we talked about him here. So let's see here what happened. Oh, it looks like the 83 gets loose, as well as the 80. Both of them going to go sideways. The 83 back up onto the track, the 80, and I believe...
I hope these guys know this isn't a drift track.
The 83, yeah, man, I don't know. That's where the 12 going to get involved in that here, boy, that... self-spin here simultaneously. We'll wait here for the officials here tonight. Looks like it's going to be on the 83 here this evening. Lap 130. The 83. All right. Self-spin. That's what they're going to call it.
Tough night for him here.
Yes, it is. Well, what do? You know, you made your pit stops. I think you have to stay where you're at. You know, lap 133, coming to lap 134, probably get the green flag at about 135, 36 here.
Yeah, for sure, man. Kind of down to crunch time.
I think it's crunch time.
The leaders are pitting here.
Oh, no, the leaders ain't pitting. Are not pitting. So, well, as we come across the stripe here, well, let's see here if we can get another interview here real quick. We'll go with Curtis Vollmer here this evening. Curtis, buddy, get a copy real quick.
10-4, how you guys doing?
Doing all right, Curtis. Well, you're currently running up in 5th. Started 27th, though, but tonight it's been Elvis Rankin. Little King, man, you got something for Little King here tonight to run him down?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, the Samson Motorsports Northern Capital 48 is pretty strong tonight. Crew Chief's got me a nice setup underneath here. I'm not sure if we got something for Elvis. He's pretty quick tonight. We're hoping to get up in there and give him a battle, but definitely got a good piece under us tonight. We didn't pass the inspection, so we couldn't get the qualifying effort in, couldn't pass the inspection, but you know, we're looking good here. Hopefully we get the race win here.
Yeah, hey, man, well, it's going to come down to the wire. Only one more race left in the regular season, buddy. Curtis, fighting, trying to keep your position, and, I think you got it, but we don't know.
Yeah.
Good luck,
we
Curtis.
We just got to have some good finishes here. These next two races are going to be real important for the chase, trying to make the chase. So.
Yes, they are. All right, Curtis, two wide here, coming into 3. Good luck, Curtis.
You bet. Thank you. Well, we're going green. They threw the yellow.
Oh, they threw the yellow. Yeah, we just seen that. Yes, they did. Yeah. All right, so we're going to go one more time.
Just got ran over by Donnie Lee.
Oh! Oh, man. All right, Curtis, we'll let you go back here. We'll get the official word from the officials here, buddy. Good luck here tonight, man.
Hey, you bet, man. Thanks. Appreciate you guys what you do up in the booth, and hopefully we put the 48 in victory lane.
We'll see what happens.
That's right. Thank you, sir.
All right, Curtis Vollmer. Yep, we did get that. All right, so let's see here. Okay, so the 83 will be at fault on that. We, of course, on the caution, we did get an extended caution, so I'm not sure exactly what happened there.
Also had a disqualification there.
Oh, Okay, DQ, pace truck dives off. We'll get to that. Elvis back on the loud pedal, spinning tires. Boy, that's going to put Todd Cray right on his heels going into turn number 1 here, boy. That is not what Elvis wanted to see or do here this evening.
Yeah, for sure. Not the time for a tire spin here. You can definitely tell these guys. I don't know. They haven't been on tires that long, really. I don't know why you'd have any.
About 13 laps is what I'm seeing. So about 8 laps on that caution. So
I don't know why you'd have any spin there, but you just never know, I guess.
you just never know. You was talking about that DQ there. What happened? What did you hear from the admins?
Not 100% sure. I didn't hear much of anything. The 188 of Donnie Lee has been disqualified. So I do not know.
All right. Well, I'm not seeing anything in the documents here. So I guess we will have to wait and see on that going into next week. Steven, man, it's heating up here for the lead. Todd Cray, Scott Rambler, 1, 2, and 3. Curtis Farmer, 4th. Nicholas Vroom Vroom Roman in that 5th spot. They are edging ever so closer here to the top 3, the 48 and the 5. Side by side going on, boy. We got some weaving back here. Oh, the 51 of Scott McClendon around. We got another caution.
I watched that one live. Alan Hilton gave him a little bumper hook there, and he went around.
Oh, all right. Well, we'll take a look at it here on MaxSpeedTV. See what happened. Side by side with the 09 here, the number 2 right behind him. That is Alan Hilton here. Oh, a little bit of maybe some hammy neckcoat action there between the two. And then right there it was. Oh, boy, that was close. Between the 2 and the 51, we'll, of course, let the admins take a look at that. That's going to send the 51 around. The 2 is going to be able to save it, but the 51 of Scott McClendon is going to be parked there on the racetrack here this evening.
Brian out there in chat asking, what's our caution count at?
No, caution count. Yeah, I didn't take a look at that. So, caution number here tonight as we have four-legged pets there putting their 2 cents in here tonight. 10 cautions so far, 47 laps, 18 laps to go. 2 lead changes here tonight, and, you know, it's been Elvis Rankin here up front for the most part. That is our caution number here this evening. This is not what they want to see here for the Truck Series, though, Steven.
Yeah, absolutely, man. But sometimes you just can't help it.
It's short track racing, though.
Yeah,
I mean,
short
it's
track racing. It's hard. It's hard racing.
Yeah.
They deemed that a racing incident between the 2 and the 51.
All right, a racing incident. Yes, they did. A racing incident here tonight. You know, the admins have got tough calls here this evening. As always, Garrett Heath, and it looks like David Elliott. I wrote down Ed Morse and David Elliott. Looks like Ed Morse couldn't make it here tonight. Man, tough calls. I mean, I don't think I could be in their position, Steven. I really don't.
Yeah, no, it's tough, man. I don't know. I couldn't do it, that's for sure. Maybe one day you'll see me up in the tower one day, but we'll see. We'll see where it goes. I'd like to get in a seat before I get up there, so it'd be fun, but I don't know if tough calls.
Yeah, tough calls. Cameron Hearn out there in chat. I'm glad to see you out there, Cameron, here this evening. 16 laps to go here tonight, folks. We're not quite double file here yet. We'll see what happens here coming to the stripe. But it's been all Elvis here tonight, Steven, and we spoke highly of Elvis throughout the night. You know, he spun the tires the last restart. You know, he doesn't need to spin those tires. It looks like he is going to choose that outside line here. Wait. The 22 of Todd Curry. I seen Elvis Rankin there go up to the high side, and then Todd Curry didn't move. So, not entirely sure. That is going to put Elvis Rankin back into the inside line here this evening. He's going to have to get the jump here tonight, Steven, to kind of break away, get that clean air from Todd Curry, Scott Rambler, Curtis Farmer, Nicholas Roman here, buddy. Get him going.
All right, man. Well, once again, Elvis Rankin here. Leading the field to the green. Pace truck dives off. Elvis Rankin takes off quick as soon as that pace truck goes. Green again. Let's see how long this one lasts.
Oh, man. Now they're going to change lanes here after they cross the start-finish line. Elvis Rankin going to hold the top spot here from Todd Curry out of 2. Diving it down now into turn number 3. Todd Curry putting that pressure on that number 54. Scott putting that pressure on him. That 22 here, folks, as we cross the stripe there and make it 13 to go here tonight. What is going to happen here, folks? We get back here where the side-by-side battles are going. Zach Ogburn and company. Brad Wetzel, Jeremy Clifton. We got side-by-side back here. They're about 19th, 11th, and 12th.
Crazy night all over the place, man. Zach Ogburn looking like he's getting trained a little bit there, dropping a couple spots. Still in the top 10, but dropping from 6th to 9th there.
Well, that outside, not where you want to be. 17 to Brad Wetzel down to the inside as he is still under fire. Zach Ogburn looks like Michael Atkins Jr. there right behind that number 17 machine. Boy, Elvis Rankin up front. We're watching the battle back here. About a 1/10 of a second gap there between Elvis Todd and Scott Rambler. You know, the top 3 really pretty much right there together. So we will have to watch the top 3 here with now 10 to go. You know, what moves do you got to make? What do you have to do right now? 10 to go, coming to 9. This time by to hold back these hard chargers here. Todd Curry 5th to 2nd. Scott Rambler 4th to 3rd. They did start in the top 5, but they are right here with Elvis Rankin.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Elvis is just going to have to keep running his line. His line's working. It's looking good. Todd Curry almost gets to that bumper going in, and it just, I don't know, man. He just, Elvis has this drive out that's incredible, and it's just, I don't know. He's on a rail. There's nothing more you can say about it. He's been good all night, and I think he's going to continue to be good. That clean air, his line, you know, he's running his race right now, and that's all that matters at this point for him.
Yep, running his race, but he's got to keep that inside clear. Oh, we're going to see the 22. Okay, not going to look there. 7 laps to go here tonight. Now there is a GWC attempt here for Extreme Motorsports. They'll get one attempt at it. We got a battle back here. Shane Lee, Brad Wetzel. It looks like the number 3 of Michael Atkins Jr. back at around 8th, 9th, and 10th. This is another battle we're going to have to watch here. Who is saving what? But 6 to go right now. We're going to go back up front with Elvis here, Steven. Man, it is right out to Elvis races. Yep, lap traffic. Oh, that is going to be the 07.
Like
or the 107. Yeah, the 107 of Chris Scala there. Started 30th, currently running in 26th. He is currently running 4 laps down. Still a good run here for Chris Scala, but Man, get back up front here. Now 4 laps remaining here. 16 more turns for Elvis Rankin. Can he hold off Todd Cray and Scott Rambler as they are right here with him? Scott back at about 0.4 of a second behind second place.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It looks like Elvis might hold on here. Todd's getting these great dives into the corner, just doesn't have any drive off. Or he does, but Elvis has all the drive off here. Uh-oh, GWC.
Oh, we got a caution here tonight. Yes, that will issue the one and only GWC here this evening. Not sure who was involved in that. The 91 maybe? I'm not sure. We'll see here. All right, so let's go ahead and I'm going to be on the 91 at Blair Daddy Patterson here to see kind of what happens. I don't know if it was with Blair or not. I see the speed down, so we'll see. Nope. Chris Scala, maybe? Phantom caution is what I call them. If I can't find them, I call them phantom cautions here. So,
Gotta love not being able to find those cautions.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I hate it. Going on over here with the 107 Chris Scala.
Scott McClendon going to be
right there. Okay, the number 3. That's where it's at. The number 3 of Michael Atkins Jr. And it looks like the number 8 machine of M. Shane Lee. That is where this caution is going to come out. Contact between them two. The 3 going to go sideways. Contact with a 21. We got contact there. I think that might have been where that caution is going to come out. All right, so
whoever's receiving that penalty is receiving a pass-through penalty.
Lap 158. At fault will be the 8. Contact with the 3. So that's what we seen, Steven, on that replay here. Coming to the end, the 8 and the 3. There was contact there. The 8 dive bomb. The 3, from what I'm seeing here in the penalty chart here tonight. So, man, that EOL definitely gonna hurt.
Yeah, not good for him at all, man. It's not only an EOL, but it is a drive-through penalty. So,
Gary, I didn't steal that. I say phantom caution. You know that. Out there in chat here this evening. Got to pick on Gary Wells. He'll be joining us for Thursday night here for the Rick Motet Cup Series.
yeah, I'm still trying to make my way up to broadcasting the big boys. You know, you got to start somewhere.
But just like a stream, got to start at the low end.
Yeah, we'll get there eventually.
You'll get there eventually. All right, man. 3 to go. Green, white, checkered here tonight. Oh, buddy. Man, this is going to really kind of, man, what can the man, the myth, the legend, the guy that has really dominated the race here tonight, the king, little king here, Elvis Rankin, can he hold off Todd Curry and Scott Rambler here for the green, white, checkered, of course. Our leader has to take the white flag. If he doesn't, and a caution comes out, that's it. That's the ball game. If he takes the white flag, and then a caution comes out, well, that's it. It's going to end it. Here we go, folks. Elvis Rankin on the inside. He is going to be on the loud pedal We're going to hit that mark here tonight. 2 to go here. Green, white, checkered attempt number 1. Myself, Joshua Medlock. Stephen Dean up here in the booth with me out of turn number 2 here tonight. What can Elvis do to hang on? Coming out of 3 and 4. He is going to take that white flag here tonight, Stephen. What a run for Elvis Rankin, Little King.
Yeah, absolutely, man. A dominant performance. I think he's going to hold on here, take this win. It's a good one for him for sure. Well deserved.
Coming out of 4, Elvis Rankin is going to win his 2nd race of the season here tonight. Good points now for the 54 of Little King here tonight. Elvis Rankin holding off Todd Cray and Scott Rambler here this evening. What a run here tonight, man. And Elvis is going to come away, of course, with the most laps led. Let's go and mark that down. 164 laps. Wow, what a run as he burns them up here on the front stretch, Steven. Man, what a run for that 54 of Elvis Rankin.
Dominant. That's the only word you can use to describe what he just did, man. It was awesome.
Man.
Wow. I think that's going to definitely give him a boost in the points. We'll have to see.
Yeah.
Usually they're posted at the end of the night, so we'll see how those go and how everything goes here. But got him a road course win. Finally got him an oval win here, man. Just a great driver.
Road course win, like you said. Oval win, like you said. Hey, man, he's 2 for 2, Steven. Let's step away here, get the top 3 up here for the MaxSpeedTV post-race show here tonight. Awesome run here tonight. Yeah, cautions here this evening. Short track racing at its finest, but hey, it's short track racing, Steven. So, commercial break here tonight, folks. We'll get the top 3 up here for the MaxSpeedTV post-race show. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Howdy, folks. We're back live here on MaxSpeedTV. Of course, we have caught up with the top three here tonight. We're going to start here with Rick's Hot Sauce 57 machine of Scott Rambler here tonight. Scott Rambler, buddy, Joshua Medlock, Stephen Ead up in the booth. Man, got a copy. Well, that's better. Well, hey, man, caution's here tonight, but it's short track racing. You try to run down Todd Cray and Elvis Rankin here. Just really green, white, checkered attempt. Just really not the laps there at the end to do it under that, caution and then a GWC. But I did pick you here tonight. A solid top three here this evening, Scott. Man, talk about the racing, what you had to do to adjust with the way things were going.
The long runs were definitely going to be where I showed my speed, but early on in the race, I was content with running top three and made a mistake coming out of pit road, got a speeding penalty, and that rendered me all the way back to 30th.
Oh.
So over the course of the next couple of cautions, I probably gained 6 positions from people pitting, and the rest I gained under green flag conditions and was still running down the leaders. So if I had the chance to get like a 50 or 60 lap run in, I think those guys would have been in trouble. But the short runs, and especially the green white checkered, I just couldn't get the thing hooked up in the first 3 laps. It was all over the place.
So you think you would have had something for Todd Cray and Little King, as we like to call him here, if the longer green flag runs, more than 35 laps, say 40, 50, 60 laps, was to have happened.
Right. It just seemed like once we hit around 25 laps, the car just came right back to me, and I was actually picking up speed instead of dropping off. It just felt fantastic. But, man, those guys raced their heart out today. I was really impressed with how close Todd and Elvis were. And huge shout out to Elvis, man. He has been coming in here and taking everything by storm. He's been learning a lot, and now he's got 2 victories under his belt. So congratulations to him.
Yeah, definitely going to help him on the points here going into the final round of the Truck Series. But next week, we go to Charlotte. Round number 10 here, the regular season finale. And with the way things are going, we could have some sneaky people going into that chase, Scott. So, I mean, what's it going to take? Good points night for you coming in tonight as well. 15th here. So talk about that as well.
Yeah, unfortunately with Indianapolis, something went wrong with my paint scheme, and instead of getting ninth place position points for the Indianapolis race, I got a big fat whopping 0. I didn't get my bonus point, I didn't get my laps led point, and I got none of the race points. So that took me from 6th in the points and threw me all the way back to 15th. And it's pretty much made it a go or go home scenario. We did good tonight, and I either need to repeat this performance at Charlotte or go out there and get myself a W to really secure it and make sure I make it in the chase.
Well, it looks like it's a go right now, Scott. You are bouncing back, man. But Charlotte next week, talk about the track, because, that track everybody should know, because that comes with our racing now. So what's your thoughts on Charlotte?
Worst track on the service.
I'm Charlotte.
I'm just throwing that out there. I absolutely hate the rescan Charlotte. The old one was a lot of fun because once the tires started to wear out, you could start moving up the groove. And once they put this new one in, the only place you can run is like right on that inside line. And if you get so much as a quarter lane off of it, your speed just dies off like none other. So I'm not a fan of 1-lane racetracks, and that's one of them.
That is one of them. All right, Scott. Well, hey, man, congratulations. Top 3 here tonight. Going to definitely help you in the points. Any final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate and get ready for Charlotte next week?
Absolutely. Want to thank all my teammates at KAR and all my guys at RB Custom Rigs and Rick Bell's Hot Sauce. Or Rick Bell's Hot Sauce. Jeez, Rick's Hot Sauce. I'm wore out. I can't even think. Thanks to Northern Capital for sponsoring the series and everybody affiliated with Extreme Motorsports 99. Had a great time today and hope to put in another good performance next week.
Well, Scott's tired. We'll let him go get ready for the post-race drivers meeting. Scott, congratulations. Top 3. We'll see you next week at Charlotte. Round 10, buddy.
All right. Thank you, Josh.
Uh-huh. All right. Well, that is going to bring us to our second-place finisher here tonight, Todd Gray. And I believe Steven has caught up with him.
Todd, man, what a run tonight. Couldn't quite get it done there with Elvis at the end, but overall an awesome night for you. And you were trying hard. How bad was it to just barely not be able to get there?
Yeah, that's a tough one. You know how most of us feel about second, but you know, we'll take it here at Richmond. Really long race, and hats off to Elvis. Tell you, he had it everywhere tonight. I tried to save some tires there. I tried to go hard. That one area there, I was able to. I took a pit stop there, got some new tires, was coming back up through the field, and just the way the cautions fell, it just didn't really go our way. But you know, I need a good finish here, so you know, tonight I'll take that second place.
Yeah, man, for sure. And going to Charlotte next week, night race. How do you feel about that track? Is it a good one for
Round
you?
10.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty good at Charlotte. I'm a homegrown short track guy, so that's where you're going to see the best out of me. I just got to put some more time in the seat, get more practice time in, and you know, the guys here in this league are really fast. So looking forward to competing hard and getting some better finishes.
Yeah, man. Well, you're sitting 23rd in points right now. Not necessarily where you want to be. Little ways out of 12th. So it's definitely gonna almost take a miracle to get you into that chase. But you know, either way, still a good season for you. It seemed like, and everything's starting to fall into place. And any shout outs you'd like to give?
Oh yeah, first of all, I mean all the guys at East Coast Motorsports for taking me in. It's a great home. Guys are real supportive and you know helping me get faster, and so I really appreciate that. Northern Capital for putting on the show here. GTR Simulators, Infinite Hero, People Against Distracted Driving, very important cause for us. Extreme Motorsports and MaxTV. Shout out to my cousin Jess here in New Jersey and my buddy Joe from Myrtle Beach for all their support. And like I said, I got to put some more time in and give these East Coast Motorsports guys some better finishes here. So that's about it, guys.
All right, man. Well, we'll let you get back down to that meeting and then go celebrate your second here tonight. Look forward to talking to you next week.
All right. Thank you.
Congratulations, Todd, bud.
All right. Thanks, buddy.
Uh-huh. All right, well, that is going to bring us to our winner here tonight, man, dominating the race here in that Auto Care 54 machine. The road course guy, everybody knows him as a Little King, championship on the roadside already, and he is looking to grab at that oval championship. Elvis Rankin, buddy, again, congratulations on another win here this series for Extreme Motorsports and 99.com Truck Series, man, at Richmond. You dominated it here tonight, and you talked about your line. Now is the time to talk about the race here this evening, bud. Mike's yours.
Yeah, I think our line was really good of defensive line into corners, but also we could roll enough center speed to really be able to save the tires, but not burn them up too fast. We didn't have too many long runs. So at the end, I was getting a little nervous because that green-white checker, because I was starting to get a little bit excited, and then the caution comes out. It's like, oh, we're coming to 2 laps to go. Yeah, but I think you could say qualifying on the pole and leading every single lap and finishing first is quite a dominating performance for a road course guy.
Well, you led 160 24 laps here tonight. Coming away with the most laps led here this evening at Richmond. Well, talk about the track itself, Elvis, because, it's not a road course. It's left turns, and it's a short track, but it races like a mile and a half. So what was your mindset coming into tonight at this track, round 9?
Yeah, I think the mindset first was just, it doesn't matter if we're top 5, top 10. Right now, I think we're sitting outside the chase. Well, after tonight, I don't think we will be, but we were sitting outside the chase, so it's just all going in, just top 5, top 10. That's all we need. We got 2 races left. Let's just make the chase. That was the main thing that was coming in tonight. And as soon as we qualified out in the pole, I was like, this track's hard to pass, and I think our line's going to be really, really hard to pass. That was definitely, I think, what happened tonight.
Well, hey, you you did what you had to do, Elvis here. Steven, before we get into next week, anything for Elvis here at Richmond here this evening on his win?
Man, it was awesome to watch you run there. I was talking a little bit during the broadcast about how tough it really is to, be good in these 2 disciplines. You're a road course racer by nature, and come out here and dominate this oval track out here tonight. It's awesome. I'd like to see you get on some dirt, see what you can do there. I'm sure you could probably win a couple championships.
We got some of that. I've
there.
had a bunch of experience on that. We got some of that.
Let's see. Look at that. He's just a cheater all around, I guess. Huh? Man can do it all. But, man, awesome win tonight. It was fun to watch. Congrats to you. Hopefully you'll be in that chase and you can make some noise come chase time, possibly win you an oval championship.
Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Well, we go to Charlotte next week, round 10, buddy. That's the final race of the regular season, man. That's where it's all finalized. And, gets ready for the top 12, man. What's your thoughts on Charlotte? The mile and a half. Everybody should know it. Mike Shores.
Yeah, I think that it's pretty much just going to go in the same way we've run in every other race. Nothing about the track except Watkins Glen, and that seems to be working for us, so we're just going to keep doing that, I guess.
All righty, buddy. Well, Elvis Rankin here tonight, man. Congratulations. Second victory here this season, man. Any final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate? I have one here real quick. Yet again, to Elvis Rankin and the Rankin family, Lisa, Elvis, and Randy Rankin for that hoodie out there here. Elvis, Mike Shores, bud.
Yeah, for sure. I think the first big thanks that I have to give is to my coach. He's really good at Richmond in the series that he runs, and he gave me the last little bit tips that I need, helped me perfect the line a lot that we needed to run tonight, and I think that really set us up for success. Rafe Slate being an amazing spotter all night, just coached me through the race when I needed to adjust that line just a little bit to gain some speed and to flex a little more muscle when I needed to go and save that little bit extra. My mom, my dad, my grandma, and my grandpa, they all keep me supported on the track, and even when I need some stuff, they help me out a lot, especially on sim. They are very believeful in that. Virtual Racing School, they've helped me out a lot recently, and I can't thank them enough. Northern Capital for sponsoring this series. We couldn't do it without them, and Extreme Motorsports 99, and you guys at MaxSpeedTV. We could not do any of this without you guys. And then last but not least, all the sponsors that keep us on the track in the real world. Can't do it without them.
All righty, Elvis Rankin, bring it home into victory lane here tonight. Thank you so much, Elvis. We'll let you get down there to the post-race meeting here, bud. Man, go celebrate the victory here tonight.
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
Woo!
Well, Steven, that's going to end it here for the top 3, man. But that was a good race here. Yeah, we had some cautions, but that was still a good race.
Yeah, man, absolutely. Overall, really good night. Enjoyed the racing that did go on. We got that 1:33-35 lap run in.
Yeah.
Nothing really long enough to get a green flag stop in. But, a lot of these guys, short track's hard. Short track's hard for anybody. So it was some good battles out there. Fun to watch, man. Awesome to call. I appreciate the opportunity to be up here again. And I can't wait till next week.
Yeah, Charlotte next week, but we got the unofficial results here tonight on MaxSpeedTV. Let's go ahead and run down through those here real quick. Elvis Rankin going to grab his second win of the season here, although Steven said Watkins Glen don't count, but it does. I got to pick on you, Steven. You know that.
Just for the point standings, but other than that, it don't count.
All right, Elvis Rankin going to grab his second win here tonight. Congratulations to Little King here this evening. Todd Curry, man, he was right there with Elvis, but not able to do it. He's going to grab that second place here this evening. Scott Rambler, my pick here tonight, is going to grab the top three here, so I didn't jinx him because I didn't tell him. I think that's what it comes and boils down to. So Scott going to grab third, Curtis Vollmer in fourth, Alan Hilton fifth, Nicholas Vroom Vroman in sixth, Jeremy Clifton seventh, Michael Atkins Jr. eighth, Bryce Sidisak in ninth, and Patrick D. Man, what a run for Patrick D. Going to grab a top 10. Steven.
Brad Wetzel going to come finish in 11th, James Thorndike 12th, Kyle Knapp Sr. 13th, Blair the Daddy Patterson 14th, Casey Duncan 15th, Nolan Neiman 16th, Scott Brooks 17th, Randy Kruder 18th, Jeff Glockner 19th, and Zach Ogburn round out your top 20.
All right, Dwayne Don will finish 21st, Scott McClendon 22nd, Cody McFadden 23rd, M. Shane Lee 24th, Ron Schutte, 25th. Chris Scala, 26th. Edwin Moore Sr., 27th. Rick Christensen, 28th. Nick Hunt, 29th. James Shane Wolf in 30th. Steven, finish us out here this evening.
Orlando Rivera, 31st. Chris Canfield, 32nd. Jarrett Lipstruer, 33rd. Joshua Gillen, 34th. Brad Slaughter Jr., 35th. Matt Alverson, 36th. Donnie Lee, 37th, and Austin Hill round out your 38-car truck field.
All righty, folks. Well, congratulations goes to our winner here tonight, Elvis Rankin. Second win of the season here tonight for the Northern Capital Truck Series. Of course, as always, thank you all here tonight for tuning in here on MaxSpeedTV with myself, Joshua Medlock, Stephen Dean up here in the booth with us. Stephen, yeah, we had some cautions here tonight. Short track racing, trucks, you know, we had the combination of the two, but still, we had the action. That's what it boils down to, is the action.
Yeah, for sure, man. It was overall a really good night. Awesome action all over the place. So, I mean, for the most part, some clean racing. You know, you just can't help it. Sometimes you get a little loose, and it happens. But awesome racing tonight, man. Can't wait for Charlotte next week. Night race. So we'll see how that goes.
All right. Well, yeah, next week, round number 10. The regular season finale, but tomorrow night, the Rick Mills Custom Xfinity Series, right at it here on MaxSpeedTV, 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central, folks. You don't want to miss it. Thank you all for tuning in. Thanks to Russ Anderson and Northern Capital for sponsoring the Truck Series. Until tomorrow night, folks, stay safe and have a good night.